are starting the new year off right with nutrition expert and New York Times best-selling author Haylie Pomroy, who has the perfect solution for our busy mornings with her turkey bacon spinach egg cups. Lots of goodness in there. Welcome. Good to see you, my friend.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
I love being here.
Absolutely. We love having you. You always have such great information. I know this is such an important thing to you, and it should be for like a lot of people, to really start the year off right on a healthy first step. Right?
Yes, we want to have a jump start this year. We want to get a January jump start in, and we want to make sure that you're feeding your health. It's so important always, but especially right now.
Absolutely. And you've got some great ideas here to make our breakfast not only healthy, but also easy and kind of user-friendly. And I want to really talk about each kind of step as we go along here. We're going to start with a great spinach mixture. So tell us about how we bring this together and what goes in for this.
So I want you to eat within 30 minutes of waking. It's
Okay.
important to jumpstart the metabolism. It's also important what you eat. So we want to do things that are going to ignite your digestive enzymes, also support the liver, which breaks down a lot of fat. So we're adding garlic in here. We're adding scallions. You can use a veggie or a chicken broth, but then we're going to cook up some spinach.
Okay.
When you're consuming a protein in the morning, like eggs or turkey bacon or anything like that, it's really important to have those alkaline vegetables because they take that protein and they break it down into amino acids so we can create structure in our body and health. So we're mixing all this together. Remember with garlic, the earlier you put garlic into your meal, the stronger the flavor is going to be. So if you want the health benefits of garlic, like slimming down, increasing the immune system, it's antiviral, but you're not really crazy about the taste, add it in last. If you love the taste like I know you and I do, you want to add it in first and foremost.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, it's
Never heard
really
that.
going to make it pop.
Okay, great.
Veggies, the more the better. Alkalinizing, stimulate digestive enzymes, help burn fat.
And what do you have there? That's just some spinach, right?
Yeah, this
okay,
is
great.
spinach, and I'm just mixing it all together. I'm going to add some scallions, a little bit of sea salt, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper.
Okay.
That's really important. Again, a great digestive aid.
Sure.
It's not just that you eat healthy, it's that you can actually metabolize the food because the metabolism affects every aspect of your life.
A lot of people don't realize that too. It's so important, and that's one of the ways that you can check to see if the things that you're eating are actually getting into the body in the way that is needed to, is by checking sort of levels after you have gone on a diet protocol for a while.
Right.
But this is great ways to get the body to actually utilize what you're eating. And then you also add some cheese in there, is that right? Some almond cheese?
I do. So if you're worried about inflammation, hormone imbalance, if you want to work on your immune system, you've got to cut the dairy out.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean you can't enjoy cheese. So this is an almond cheese, and you can add this into your veggie mixture, and it melts really nicely. You can add it into your egg cups if you want to. We have a DIY, an at-home cheese making guide.
Okay.
Because a lot of commercial, based cheese, they get a really bad rap. They're expensive.
Yeah.
They're also kind of plasticky tasting. They don't taste great. But if you make it at home, it's delicious. So we have a DIY guide. It's super easy. It all freezes really well. You can make ricotta, cream cheese, whipped cream, all kinds of things with alternatives.
That's very interesting. I'm going to check that out for sure. Now we're going to move on to the turkey bacon, and you say a big aspect about this, and I certainly agree, is the
Nitrite free, yes.
I just blanked. I was going to say
That's
nitrite.
okay. You're going to hear
exactly,
so,
nitrite free.
Yes, you're going to hear so much about it
Absolutely.
in 2021. It is going to be the buzzword. So one of the things that we've done, unfortunately, in processing food is we've added this thing called nitrites.
Yeah.
They're naturally occurring in meats, but we've loaded a lot of our packaged meats with them. Why do we do
preservatives, right?
For a preservative.
Yeah.
It inhibits the meat or the processed meat from breaking down in the package. The problem is when you ingest it and you eat it, it actually slows fat metabolism in the body. So you're gonna be hearing a lot of that nitrate free.
Definitely.
I love to crisscross
all sorts of different types of meat. You want to look out for that. Okay, good. So you crisscross it in there. Make a little. I'm gonna start cracking mine open here.
Perfect.
And now the spinach mixture goes in.
Yeah.
And then you top it off with the egg. That's the idea.
Yes, and if you have any leftovers, if you made fajitas the night before, throw those in there. If you have leftover broccoli, if you have leftover cauliflower, anything goes great in these egg cups. Don't forget they freeze really well too. Aren't they good? And they're good for your metabolism.
Delicious.
And they're so good for your health.
Absolutely. Fantastic. And you're going to top it off with a little bit of cheese.
Yeah.
And then you put them in the oven.
I do.
What temperature and for about how long would you recommend?
350 for about 20 minutes. Some people like their eggs a little bit softer. You can leave them in a little bit longer. If you like them cooked a little bit more, let me go grab this.
That's great.
And I'll show you what the finished product is going to look like.
Now, would you freeze them before you cook them, or would you do the freezing afterwards?
I cook them and then I freeze them.
Okay.
Remember, you want your freezer full of foods you've packaged and not packaged foods.
That's a good little line. And I want to, as you're coming back here and enjoying this, I want to talk to you a little bit about your New Year's resolutions. You're doing a January Jumpstart Jubilee, 3 J's. That's how I remember it. Tell us about it.
We do these incredible community events, and this is going to be the entire month of January. We make falling in love with food, losing weight, gaining health, a celebration.
Good.
So they're interactive. They're virtual, but we do, we have Zoom parties. We had this incredible last year Halloween party. We're doing a New Year's Eve party. We did a New Year's Eve party, and we're going to do a great Jubilee, an entire celebration for the month of January. It's free. It's in our community, HayliePomroy.com, and it's all about falling in love with food and creating a plan to achieve the health you deserve.
All right. Well, you keep doing what you're doing. These are absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for being here. Always great to see you.
Amazing having me.
Absolutely. For a full recipe, everybody head over to HallmarkChannel.com. And for more information about Haylie's January Jumpstart Jubilee, please visit HayliePomroy.com.